Oh, hello there. So, a lot of people have been saying, hey, PJ, your chocolate's better than mine. I'm following your recipe exactly on the website, but yours is so much better. Why is it so much better? I just want yours. I don't want mine. Yours, yours, yours. So, I don't know the answer to that. But I will tell you that I follow the recipe, and I usually do 5 or 6 batches at a time. So, just for simplification's sake, today we're going to do 5 batches. I'm going to show you in real time with parts edited to make it shorter that I'm telling you the truth. So 5 batches is going to be 25 ounces of coconut oil, Costco brand organic coconut oil. Now I'm going to put my mint extract up on ender. As you can see, I've got the Cook's brand organic mint extract, and I'm going to go with 2 tablespoons. Done. Next, we've got the organic erythritol, and of course I powder this down first, so you can use a coffee grinder or you can use a bullet to powderize it. This is 5 batches. This scoop is 2 tablespoons, so that's 2, 4, and then half full is 5. Okay, let's weigh that. That's 3.1 ounces. Oh, by the way, I do everything, I mix everything in the sink, so then if I miss, it goes in the sink instead of on the counter. Now we've got the Swanson's whey protein, my fave. So this is the whey version. If I were making the vegan version, I would use the Orgain from Costco. But I'm not right now. I'm making the whey version. I can if I want. I do what I want and I can and I will. Alright, a batch requires 3 scoops, and there's 15 scoops in here. Guess what? It's the whole jug. Look at that. Wow, that's a lot of protein. That's why this chocolate, another reason it's so awesome, is because of the massive amounts of protein. Normal chocolate doesn't have that. No, it doesn't. Normal chocolate sucks. So I put 15 scoops in here. 1 scoop is an ounce. So that's 15 ounces. Wow, that's a lot. Next is the cacao. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. 5 scoops for 5 batches. 5 scoops won't fit in this little thing here, but I'm going to tell you what 1 scoop is in ounces, and you can do the math. That's 0.65 ounces times 5 is how much cacao I got up on ender. So that's it. Coconut oil, mint, erythritol, protein powder, and cacao. That's it. For the plain chocolate mint version, that's it. And if you don't like mint, you got 4 ingredients. How simple is that? I'm done. But most of the time I make almond bark with goji berries. So I'm gonna do that and measure those out. So you can see that going on too. I do wear gloves because I hand out a lot of my chocolate, and I'm not just a clean freak, I'm also a microphobe, bordering on OCD. But I'm functional in society, so it's not full-blown OCD. I do a big old handful, and that's it. 2 big old handfuls, drop it, it all spreads out, and then maybe I'll adjust some of these. So let's see how much 2 big old handfuls weighs. Tear that out to 0. There's 1 big old handful with my big old manly hands. And there's 2 big old manly handfuls. That's 5.8 ounces. I'm gonna leave that on there because we are going to measure the goji berries next. Goji. Okay, so for the gojis, a little bit, guys, I kind of sprinkle these with my fingers, so this is gonna be harder to measure. But I know in that size cookie sheet, it's gonna be a handful. We're gonna see if an ounce, that's 1 ounce even. We're gonna see if that is enough. As you can see, I just kind of spread them out as I go in a zigzag fashion. You would not want to go zag-zag fashion. I've tried that and it was a disaster. Oh, this is perfect. That was a good guess. And I keep my gochis and my almonds in the fridge just to keep them fresher. Fresh is good. Almonds, of course, are organic and unpasteurized, which is important. So I'm not getting them from California because they all have to be pasteurized down there. My chocolate, cacao, is coming from the Dominican Republic. So that would be important to know too. Different beans from different places do taste differently. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Wow, that is so cool. Is that cool? I submit that it is cool. So then I do that, suck it down, and then there's always some up towards the top that kind of sticks to the sides. So I just scrape that down with the spatch. So then when I turn it back on, it is going to be blended up on in there. Then I'm going to pour this on out. So I start along the outer edge and then spiral my way in. Once I get that outer edge done, then I've got a new inner edge established. Go along that and spiraling up on in there towards the center. And then when I reach the center, it is pretty much all covered. And then I go back over certain parts where, almonds are sticking up out of the chocolate defiantly. I'm done. I've got some leftovers, so I'd like to make use of my molds. So I think I'm gonna use my octagon mold, because that's fun. I'm gonna use dog bones. Can someone throw me a bone, please? Happy faces. Happy's good. And then big, deep octagons. Deep octagons are good. I think I'm gonna throw some macadamia nuts in there. Now, if the blender has sit for a little while, stuff starts to settle. So I just give it a quick little whirl. Whirling's good. See, 5 batches goes a long way. That's a lot of chocolate, but I will go through that in 4 days. Some of it I'm giving away, but a lot of it I'm eating myself. Holy smokes. I've still got a lot left. So we'll put these in the fridge, wherever we can find room. Cause I've got so much good for you stuff in there. There's full of good for you food. That's what it is. Look at all that up on in there. It's all good for you. Wow, that was a good guess on how full to make those middle ones. I must have done this before a couple times. Yeah, maybe hundreds over the last 3 or 4 years. Heck, it may have been even 5 years or 6 years, because I've had the recipe perfected for 2 years, and I was working on perfecting it a long time before that, back when I was making really nasty chocolate. But then as I got simpler and reduced some of those fancy recipes and fancy ingredients I was using, it got better. So now it's simple. You can see how simple it is. Now for the macadamia, I'm going to put 1 macadamia in each octagon. This is not an octagon. This is 6 sides. Is that a hexagon? Who cares if it's a hexagon or an octagon or a septagon? Point is, it's going to be gone in no time because I'm going to eat it. Get in my belly! Okay, this has been sitting a little while, so I'm going to give it another whirl. Whirls are good. Whirls are good. Now I'm just going to fill this just to the top of each macadamia nut, not to the top of each section, because that would be too much. That would be a big old thick piece of chocolate that would be very inconvenient because it wouldn't be bite size. You'd have to hold it in your hand and take multiple bites, which would be inconvenient because as you're doing that and you're waiting between bites and it's sitting in your fingers, it's melting into your fingers, and ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, I got more chocolate left. I think I'll make some Legos. Check out that Lego mold. See? Who's your daddy now? I submit that I am your daddy now. Lego, Legoland. Lego my ego. Oh, I've still got some left. 5 batches is a lot of chocolate. How about fruit? Fruit shaped. Since I don't eat fruit, I just eat vegetables. This will be my servings of fruit. If it looks like it, it must count, right? When I was in college, back when I was eating crap, I was eating those orange slices, candy orange slices that are made of sugar and then coated with sugar. It's amazing I'm still alive. They looked kind of like this. The difference is, this is so good for me. And those candy orange slices were so bad for me. There, okay, now I'm good. Wow, that's a lot. 5 batches is a lot. Did I say that's a lot? I submit that it's a lot. See? Isn't those great? Isn't that cool? Huh? Can you see it? Can you see it? That's all I got. That's how easy it is. And that's my exact recipe. Same way, every time. So, if you're wondering why my chocolate is better than your chocolate, that's all I got. You just saw it. That's what I did. Now you go make some. Now you do it. Do it.